Einen wunderschönen guten Tag wünsche ich euch und herzlich willkommen zu einem etwas anderen Video. Ja, ihr seht's schon, wir wollen heute auf das Special Program Announcement zur Version 3.5 reagieren. Das sollte auch in wenigen Sekunden anfangen, es ist nämlich gleich um 1. Vorher vielleicht noch ein paar kleine Sachen. Ihr seht's, ich habe mich heute einmal schick gemacht. Als Diluc trete ich heute vor euch, denn er ist derzeit ja unser Main im Spiel. Genau, wer die Let's Play Parts nicht gesehen hat, der kann gern mal auf meinen Kanal gehen und dort gibt es eine Playlist, in der die ganzen Parts zusammengefasst sind. Auch heute wird wieder ein Part kommen, pünktlich 16 Uhr, so wie ihr das gewohnt seid. Ja, wir sehen auf der rechten Seite schon Dia und Albedo. Ich gehe davon aus, dass diese beiden Charakter in diesem Patch dann ihr Banner bekommen werden. Dia ist ja ein neuer Charakter, Albedo gibt es schon eine ganze Weile im Spiel. Er wird also höchstwahrscheinlich einen Rerun bekommen. Ja, des Weiteren gehe ich davon aus, dass es ein paar Informationen zu Dia als neuen Charakter geben wird. Auch Mika, schätze ich, wird vorgestellt werden. Er ist ja wohl ein neuer 4-Sterne-Charakter, wenn man den ganzen Gerüchten und Drip-Marketing Glauben schenken darf. Und ja, ich bin auf jeden Fall gespannt, wie sich das Ganze hier entwickeln wird. Jetzt ist es das heißt, es sollte jeden Moment losgehen und ich glaube, das ist jetzt auch der Fall, denn es ist gerade, steht da, dass sie nicht mehr offline sind. So, ich hoffe vom Ton her passt es einigermaßen. Ich mache es vielleicht ein bisschen leiser für euch. Und da sehen wir Dia schon. Und das ist der andere Charakter, von dem ich gesprochen habe, nämlich der gute Mika. Ich finde es cool, dass er quasi einen Fernkampfangriff als Skill hat, wie es aussieht, mit seiner Armbrust. Ja, Collie.
Why is this humble windmill such a great view?
I mean, it's understandable. It must have been a long time since you last came to Mondstadt.
Because it is the true great Vayu Viastra.
That's it. Think you've ruined Sumeru's reputation in Mondstadt beyond all hope of repair.
Alles klar, das heißt, die Sumeru-Characters kommen nach Mondstadt und da ist der erste Code. Ja, wenn ich es nicht vergesse, dann werde ich die Codes auch nochmal in die Videobeschreibung packen. Da könnt ihr sie dann einfach rauskopieren, falls ihr das noch nicht getan habt. Ich werde diese Codes selbstverständlich auch einlösen, sowohl auf meinem Main-Account als auch auf unserem Let's Play-Account. Das heißt, ihr könnt euch in näherer Zukunft dann auch wieder auf ein paar Puls gefasst machen. Ich hoffe ja nach wie vor, dass wir Yelan noch bekommen, aber naja. Darauf vorbereiten, dass wir sie nicht bekommen, werde ich mich auf jeden Fall schon mal, denn bis zu den 90 Puls ist es noch ein sehr, sehr weiter Weg. Ja, wie gesagt, ich bin sehr gespannt. Man hat ja im Trailer schon gesehen, es wird vermutlich das Windblumen-Festival wieder stattfinden und jetzt bin ich mal still.
Good travelers, welcome to the Genshin Impact version 3.5 special program. I'm Koidao, the voice of Albedo, Chief Alchemist of the Knights of Favonius, and today, as you all can see, I am joined by...
Hey, wait, that's my intro. That's what I usually say. Hey everyone, I'm Zach Aguilar, the voice of the male traveler, Ether.
What's up, everybody? I'm Amber May, and I voice Dia. And to match Albedo's long and official-sounding title, I'm gonna introduce her as Sumeru's legendary Eremite mercenary, the Flame Mane.
That sounds really cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Ja, da
I
stimme
really
ich
like
zu.
that
Das
title.
klingt wirklich cool.
Yeah.
And it just so happens that today is Amber's first time joining us on the special program.
Yes, and I am super excited to be here. And the little cheapy Dia, she's so cute. I can't wait to go over everything that's coming to version 3.5. I'm so psyched.
Totally, and I know all our travelers out there are also super excited, so why
Yeah.
don't we kick things off by starting with our first new playable character for version 3.5, Dia.
Woo! Starting with Dia. Let's
Erstmal
go!
Dia-Information. Let's go.
Okay, so it's taken a while, but she is finally here.
That's
Auch cool,
right.
dass
And even
der
though she's technically
Voice
a new
Actor
playable
Amber
character,
heißt.
We've already seen Dia in the game for a while now, and she's even become a good friend of ours. She was pretty active throughout the Sumeru storyline and helped us get through some pretty tough moments. So next, we'll let Amber do the honors and introduce this character for everyone.
Thanks, Zach. As you mentioned, a lot of players might already feel familiar with Dia's character. Even though she
Und
might appear
in
carefree
Japan
and
einfach
casual,
Ayaka.
she actually
Wow.
possesses amazing
Das ist mir
skills
noch gar
and
nicht
is really
aufgefallen.
professional. She's already made a name for herself as one of the strongest members among the Eremites. And even in the midst of danger, she has an uncanny ability to make others around her feel safe, you know?
Right? It seems like no matter what kind of situation we're in, as soon as Dia appears, everybody can relax knowing that we're in good hands. Is that what Dunyarzad feels like having her around? I mean, I wouldn't mind hanging out with Dia all the time.
And now that Dia will be available as a playable character, travelers will have a chance to learn a lot more about her.
That's right. So let's watch some clips of Dia. You might find that she's a little bit different from your initial
Oh
impression.
ja, da bin ich interessiert.
We mercs have one simple rule. Whoever pays the most is your new boss.
Okay. Neues Schwert.
Let's get it on!
Das ist aus der gleichen Serie wie der Stab von Sino und das Schwert von Nidhu. Kampfstil? Schon mal ganz cool.
Was that did she have a flip phone? Do they have phones in Sumeru?
No, that's actually her makeup box. She uses it to keep her makeup fresh, you know, even when she's out on the job. In fact, she's always looking for a chance to go shopping for accessories with Candace.
Interesting. So she's got a more, like, I want to say, refined
Ja,
side to
das
her
sieht cool
too.
aus.
I feel like that's not really a common thing among, like, merc types, you know?
Yeah, the mercenary lifestyle can be pretty rough, but she's not always on the job. She lets another side of her character show when she's off the clock, you know?
Okay, I see. But I'm sure what everyone wants to know now is what her abilities are like in a fight.
Right.
Das
did you,
stimmt.
did you see her punch stuff?
Dia wields a claymore in combat and carries a pyrovision. She uses fiery
Genauso wie wir,
attacks to leave
Diluc.
enemies smoldering in her wake. Literally smoldering.
Ooh, fiery. Yeah, just like her.
Totally. In battle, Dia uses her elemental skill to create a fiery sanctum field. When an opponent within the field takes damage, it'll unleash a coordinated attack, dealing AoE pyro damage to them.
Nice. So, looks like this ability will be really good for swapping characters and creating elemental reactions.
Also, active
man kann sie mit
characters
Ganyu
within this
spielen.
field have their resistance to interruption increased. And when such characters take damage, a portion of that damage
Und
will
mit
be
Child.
mitigated and taken by Dia instead.
Krass, 2 meiner ersten Charakter auf meinem
I'm kinda
Main-Account.
worried that Dia could easily find herself in a tough spot.
Don't worry too much. There's a limit to the amount of damage that Dia can take for her teammates. Besides, when her own HP is low, she can also rely on her own passive talent to recover HP.
Awesome. Sounds like Dia's pretty tough.
And she has boundaries, which is healthy.
Well, she is kind of a legendary mercenary. I think that comes with the job. Alright, let's move on to her burst. When Dia unleashes her elemental burst, she casts her claymore aside and enters the blazing lioness state.
Das ist halt krass, einfach mit puren Klauen
While in this state,
angreifen.
Dia will use her fists to unleash quick attacks on her opponents, dealing considerable pyro damage. When the skill's duration ends, she will finish it with a stylish flying kick. Ha!
Nice.
Yeah, nice, right? And
Das sieht
last
schon
but
cool
not
aus,
least,
muss ich sagen.
She has an exploration talent. During the day, which is from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., the movement speed of party members is increased.
Yeah, no, that makes sense, lore-wise, since she's one of the strongest mercenary from the desert. I guess keeping the pace up even under the scorching sun is
Passives
just
Talent
another
klingt
day on
auch
the
sehr
job for
gut.
her.
Totally. Everyone might be familiar with her strong and bold character, but her closer friends know that after she's had a few rounds, she'll start to get into some more emotional topics. In her story quest, Manticora chapter, the Traveler and Dia work to solve some trouble Dia's mercenary group is facing. In the process, we'll learn more about Dia's backstory and uncover some things that have been buried in the past.
Da freue ich mich auch
another
drauf.
familiar face,
Backstory von den
Dunerzad,
Characters
will also be
ist
making an
meistens cool.
appearance in the quest. So, be sure to look forward to that.
Oh, heck yeah. So when will Dia be available in the game?
Good question. Okay, so event wishes
Und
for
da
version
haben wir auch schon
3.5.
das
In
erste
the early
Banner.
part of the new version, both Dia and Sino will be available with their own event wishes. Oh, and as a reminder to our travelers out there, Dia will not be an event-exclusive character. After the version 3.6 update, which, to be clear, is the one after this upcoming 3.5 update, she will become available in the standard wish. And as for weapons,
Oha!
the 5-star Claymore, Beacon of the Reed Sea, will be available in the version 3.5 weapon event wish.
Ooh.
Kommt auch das Schwert aufs Standardbanner?
And Faruzan's very own Hangout quest will also be added in version 3.5. So if travelers are interested in getting to know more about one of Sumeru's oldest
Das
researchers,
ist krass. Das heißt, wir können, wenn wir eine
then you
50-50
definitely
verlieren,
won't
auch
wanna
das
miss
Glück
this.
haben, Dia zu
In the
ziehen.
Hangout,
Okay, das
travelers
heißt,
will
ich
not
pull
only
nicht
be
für
able
sie.
to see more
Ich pull
about
nicht
the
für sie.
differences between the academia's various schools of thought, but you'll also get to know more about Faruzan's
Ich
personality.
schätze, Hangout-Event
and
ist auch ganz cool.
She's
Finde ich
such
nicht
an
ganz so
interesting
nice wie
character,
die,
so I'm sure her hangout will be
wie die
equally
Character-Events,
entertaining.
aber
Be sure to check it out.
trotzdem.
Oh, I will.
Da müssen wir
In
uns auch noch
version
durchkämpfen.
3.5, travelers can
Ooh.
also expect an all-new Archon quest titled Kari Bear, which will continue our story as we search for our sibling. In this
Das
quest,
ist
travelers
sehr
will not
cool.
only meet
Den
Kaya
haben wir
and
ja auch schon
Sumeru,
getroffen.
but will also be joined once again by our mysterious friend, Dainsliff.
Oh ja.
Ooh, yes.
Über ihn möchte ich mehr erfahren.
If
Da
I
freue ich
remember
mich.
correctly, Kaya is also a descendant of Conria. I don't know, I'm just curious what'll happen if, those two meet or something.
Ooh, you're right. That'll be interesting.
Wait.
Also, what was it?
Also,
Kari Bear?
Die sind
Kari
doch
Bear?
irgendwie verwandt, wegen
Isn't
der
that,
Augenklappe
like,
und so?
Sounds like the
Ich
name of
dachte,
a
das war ein
sandwich.
Witz.
Actually, Kari Bear happens to be the name of a very important role in this storyline,
Okay.
and a lot of events in the story will be unfolding around this character. As travelers progress through the story, we'll learn more about Conria and the Abyss, we'll uncover more about what happened in the past, and even learn some secrets behind the founding of the Abyss Order. Also,
Yeah,
travelers will find
lore.
themselves facing a powerful new Abyss Herald, as well as a new Black Serpent Knight.
Hä, sah
So
der
be
nicht aus wie
careful,
der Hydro-Typ?
Koi.
Why's everything gotta sound so scary? Why can't he be the Black Serpent friend? I don't know, it just feels like every time Conria crops up in the story, we learn a little bit more about the world of Teyvat.
Huh.
So what else can you tell us, Zach?
I can't say much more about the story. You're just gonna have to play through it yourself, Koi.
Well, maybe
Oh,
you
das
can
werden wir.
maybe you can
Vielleicht
just,
noch nicht in
whisper it
diesem,
in my ear.
in diesem
A
Patch,
little melody
weil wir haben noch
here,
sehr
right
viel
here.
anderes vor uns, aber wir werden safe die Story spielen.
Okay, fine. Looks like we have a lot of story content to look forward to in the new version.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Aren't we forgetting something or someone?
Ja, Mika.
Nope, I didn't forget. We have a second playable character landing in version 3.5, and he's actually from Mondstadt.
Yes, Mondstadt. Okay, you guys ready?
Da freut sich
'Cause we
Albedo.
finally made it to Mika.
Woohoo!
I'm not sure if everyone remembers this young member rising through the ranks of the Knights of Avonius, but we have seen him before.
Yeah, I remember he was the one who read the Grandmaster's letter during Weinlesefest.
Aw,
Genau.
he kind of looks like a little prince.
Leider auch
Kinda
ein
cute.
Event, welches wir nicht
Yeah,
mehr
he
spielen
does have
können
that
auf
kind of
unserem
vibe. And
LP-Account.
since he's from Mondstadt,
Aber
I
auf
think
dem
we can let Koi
Main-Account
introduce this one.
erinnere ich mich dran,
It
das
would be
gespielt zu
my
haben.
pleasure. Mika is currently the Knight's most active cartographer and plays an important role in Eula's reconnaissance company. Even though he lacks social skills like Zack and doesn't appear to be particularly strong, Mika is meticulous in his work and maintains a good working relationship with his colleagues. He's also capable of fully understanding his leader's commands, which is pretty useful.
Yeah.
And his leader is Eula, right?
That is correct. The interesting thing is that he's able to understand Eula despite her awkward way of speaking, and will even assist her with communicating with other units.
Whoa, respect.
Indeed. Over time, Mika has gradually become a very reliable member who could handle a variety of tasks and errands. But why am I telling you when we could just, watch a quick trailer and see what else we can learn about Mika?
Yeah, let's
Jawohl,
watch the
gib mir das
trailer.
Footage.
Woo!
Let's
Trailer
go.
time!
Verifying our current position, measuring distance to target area. Alright, I've recorded the terrain conditions.
Ja, er ist Kartograf. Wir haben es schon gehört. Okay, er ist ein Sperrnutzer. Tatsächlich haben Gerüchte gesagt, dass er auch ein Katalysatornutzer wäre. Wahrscheinlich wegen seinem Buch, wegen dem Kartograf sah es so aus. Ja, genau das sah halt echt aus wie ein Katalysator. Aber er ist ein Sperrnutzer. Cool.
That's what I want to know. I mean, I guess since he was deployed as part of Grandmaster Varka's expeditionary force, it was him. I don't know. But anyway, his exceptional performance helped him gain the Grandmaster's trust, and he even taught him a couple of things. This training no doubt helped Mika develop a certain level of combat prowess, even if he himself
Seine
wasn't aware of
Armbrust
it.
ist auch cool für
For example,
Fernkampf.
even though swords tend to be the weapon of choice among the Knights of Favonius, Mika uses a spear and a crossbow, which is a result of his combat instruction with Grandmaster Varka. His mentorship and focus on flexibility helped Mika find a combat style that is more suited to a little guy like himself.
Huh. Shakes it up a little bit.
Yeah. The Grandmaster seems to think outside of the box, and having a mentor like him will definitely be a big asset for Mika as he continues to grow.
For sure,
Das
for
finde
sure.
ich cool.
All right, let's check out Mika putting his variety of skills to use in combat. As a support role for the Knights of Favonius, Mika has learned a variety of methods for assisting his teammates in combat. When he uses his elemental skill, he'll attack the enemy with his crossbow, increasing his teammates' attack speed and physical damage.
Heck yeah.
And when he uses his elemental burst,
Ooh.
Mika recovers HP for his teammates and gives them a special status effect. Wanna guess what it does?
What?
Tell us.
This status causes teammates to regenerate HP whenever their attacks hit an enemy.
Ooh, that's helpful.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, nice,
So yeah,
okay.
no, Mika spends a lot of time working in the
Das heißt,
wild,
es gibt
and he's developed the
Passiv-Healing
necessary
und Aktiv-Healing
survival
in
and
diesem
adventure skills.
Burst.
When Mika
Das
is
ist
on
nice.
team, the location of nearby resources unique to Mondstadt will display on the minimap, increasing the team's ability to find necessary resources while adventuring.
Wow. Yeah, I can see he has a lot of support skills.
Yeah.
Das ist für meinen Main-Account leider nicht so wichtig, weil
Let's talk
in...
about the event
Oha!
in the later part of version 3.5.
Okay,
Travelers
Ayaka
can expect to
Rerun.
see Kamisato
Und Shenhe war
Ayaka
sehr
and
lange nicht mehr
Shunka
da,
returning
also
with rerun event wishes
mit ihr habe ich
alongside
gerechnet
Mika.
irgendwann demnächst,
So
aber
if you'd like to add
Ayaka,
Mika to your team, then you definitely won't want to miss this.
Great.
ja,
We've already
Ayaka,
covered a lot of content, so let's take a quick break here before we dive into some other version 3.5 reveals.
sehr cool,
Sounds
dann können
good.
wir über das
Time for
reden.
another redemption code. Everyone ready? And code incoming.
Redemption Code.
Nice, also hier für euch der nächste Code und wir reden kurz über das, was wir gesehen haben. Also Mika, ziemlich cooler Charakter, wäre tatsächlich für unseren LP-Account, denke ich, gar nicht mal schlecht. Kryo Healer, der uns gleichzeitig heilt, während wir angreifen. Also wir heilen quasi uns, wenn wir angreifen. Finde ich nice, auf jeden Fall. Ja, und dann natürlich Ayaka Rerun. Also falls wir Yelan nicht bekommen, kann ich mir auch gut vorstellen, auf Ayaka zu pullen. Vielleicht. Kommt auf die 4-Stars an. Aber Mika ist auf jeden Fall dabei, deswegen... Er ist ja schon mal ganz cool. Mal schauen, was die anderen 4-Stars sind, aber das wird die Zeit dann zeigen. Ich bin auf jeden Fall bisher schon sehr positiv angetan von dem nächsten
Welcome
Patch.
back, everyone. Next, we'll be covering the events coming our way in version 3.5. As you can see, the main event will be the Windbloom Festival.
There's nothing like the soft Mondstadt breeze on your face.
Ja,
So
und die
true,
Sumeru-Characters
so true.
kommen alle nach
I'm sure
Mondstadt
many
für
of you are
Windblumen
already
Festival.
familiar with the festival. With time, it has become an important celebration of freedom and love for the people of Mondstadt.
Und wir
During
kriegen
the
eine
festival,
Waffe,
people
eine
give fresh flowers
zum
to the ones they
Freispielen.
love and follow the important tradition of
Man muss sich die
offering their
Stats anschauen,
Windbloom to the animal
aber das
Archon.
sind manchmal ganz
Kale,
gute Waffen
who's now been
tatsächlich.
cured of Elazar, will once again make her way to this nation of freedom during this romantic and colorful festival.
Aw, I want to go.
Cool. Excited to see her.
Well, it gets spicier because accompanying her for the trip is Tainari and Sino.
Interesting.
Tainari und
Feels
Sino.
unusual to see them all come to Mondstadt.
Right? It's
Sino macht
all our
Sinn, er
friends from
ist
Sumeru
ja
took a
auf
field
dem
trip.
Banner.
Kale will be playing an important role in this storyline, and upon arriving in Mondstadt, she finds a mysterious prophecy in a book. They must complete the 4 pieces of the prophecy in order to light the lantern of utmost joy and receive a supreme blessing.
Okay, so I'm assuming this supreme blessing would do
Ich
something
frage mich,
like
was das zweite ist, was man
granting your
oben
wish,
sieht.
right?
Dieses
That's right. In
unfading
the course of
Silky
helping Kale find
Grace.
leads about the prophecy, travelers will get to know more about Kale's background
Da bin
and
ich
see how
gespannt.
she's grown to be the person we know and love. Of course, we'll also be meeting lots of familiar faces throughout the event, so I'm sure there'll be plenty of smiles as we reunite with some old friends.
Right on.
Oh, sweet. Sounds like we'll be making some great memories in this one. Oh, by the way, did you two notice Timaeus standing in the background there? And there's a girl with him.
Nice catch. How did you notice him? He's got such NPC vibes. Just kidding. Yes, Timaeus will
Ja,
be playing
Albedo
an
und
important
Klee.
role in this event, other than standing too close to the crafting table. But as for who the girl standing next to him is, we'll have to play through the story and see.
Ooh.
Next
If
to
you're
him?
appearing in an event like Windbloom, then it looks like it'll be a
Im Hintergrund?
romantic story, am I right?
Like I said, we'll see. Oh, in addition to the festival storyline, the Adventurers Guild will also be preparing some fun events for our travelers to participate in and experience
Natürlich.
the holiday vibes.
Natürlich,
There'll be 3
Adventurers
available
Guild
game modes,
Events.
Floral Pursuit, Ballads of Breeze, and Breezy Snapshots.
Yes.
Awesome.
Ooh.
Okay, also wir
Ooh
dürfen mal wieder
is
Ballons
correct.
einsammeln.
In Floral Pursuit, travelers will need to continuously collect bloom balloons to increase their score. After collecting a set amount of balloons, the next area will unlock, and once you've collected a specific number of bloom balloons in the final area, a ring of pursuit will appear. Touch the ring to leave the area and complete the challenge. And in each area, travelers will also encounter ersatz balloons that pursue you. If you're caught by an ersatz balloon, you will lose 1 pursuit point and be returned to the start point of that area. Ooh.
Okay, also
Scary.
sprich
So,
Pac-Man
we'll
in
probably need
nicht
to,
ganz so böse.
avoid those. And the travelers will be able to enjoy Floral
Na, mal
Pursuit
schauen.
in single-player mode or tackle challenges along with their friends in co-op mode.
Wow. Looks like that'll
Ooh,
be fun.
co-op.
What's next?
Well, let me ask you, Amber, do you like rhythm games?
Mal schauen.
Yes.
I thought you would, cause the next thing is a rhythm game. It's called Ballads of Breeze. This time, travelers will be able to choose from 3 different instruments and use their instrument of choice to play through the song challenges.
Nice. And will that actually affect the sound they hear in the game mode?
Yep. The instrument they
Ooh.
hold and play will be different.
Ah, cool. I see.
While performing a
Das-
song, different notes will appear on the screen. When a note falls on the
Das
decision
sieht
line,
spaßig
press
aus.
decision line to score points.
Kurz,
The amount of
ich habe
points scored will
so
vary
ähnliche
depending on your
Events schon auf dem
timing,
Main-Account
and a rank will be
gespielt.
awarded according
Ich
to
war
the
nicht
amount
besonders
of
gut
points
darin.
scored,
Also,
and will be able to
da bin
claim
ich sehr
the
gespannt,
corresponding rewards.
Sweet.
Oh, and as with previous
wie wir da
iterations of the
abschneiden
game,
werden.
there
Naja.
will be a function to calibrate the input delay of your device and
Ja.
adjust the decision line, which will improve the overall experience.
Das kennen
just in
wir auch
case you're
schon.
Playing on your toaster. Oh, and for travelers who are interested in getting a little deeper into the game, an editing mode will be available again for players to create their own beat maps, which can then
Yes.
be shared for other travelers to challenge.
Can't wait. Sounds
Oha.
like fun.
Yeah, sounds
Okay,
like a
man
lot
kann
of
Beatmaps
rematches.
machen?
You're on.
Krass.
And finally, we have Breezy Snapshots, which will have travelers once again making use of their trusty camera. Travelers will be given photography targets and will need to travel to the corresponding
okay.
locations to
Das
snap
ist-
some photos and
ja.
receive rewards.
Click, click, just for my photo album.
Beautiful.
Sagen wir es so, es ist relativ
During the
langweilig,
Windbloom
aber immerhin
Festival
ist es ein
event,
schneller Weg an
travelers
Primo
will have
Gems
the
zu
chance to
bekommen.
obtain an exclusive 4-star Claymore weapon called Mailed Flower.
Ja, und das
Aw,
andere?
Nice, I like it. Really fits the theme.
Right? Yeah, pretty flowers. I love them. I really hope travelers will enjoy all the different games that the event has to offer and join the people of Mondstadt for the festive atmosphere.
Definitely. I can already feel the Windbloom's breath.
Anyway, next we have another event also taking place in Mondstadt
Ooh.
called Spices from the West Northerly Search.
That's right.
Ich glaube,
Some of
sowas
you
hatten
may
wir auch schon
remember
mal.
that there was a Sumeru scholar we helped once when we were in Liyue.
Ja.
Apparently, her research gained the attention of Lord Sangamabe, you know, Dory, and now she's received additional funding. This time, the scholar has come to Mondstadt to find people to assist her research and taste test some special dishes with
Und was
seasoning.
ziemlich
Oh,
cool
if
ist,
she's got Dory's
die ganzen
backing,
Events
then
finden
she
alle
should
in
have all
Mondstadt
the Mora
statt.
she'll ever need.
Ah, that sounds really nice.
Das heißt,
so
wir können
what
die
can we
vermutlich
expect
alle
this time
einfach
around?
so machen,
Right,
wenn
so
die
the gameplay for
rauskommen.
this event will be pretty similar
Nicht wie
to
jetzt
last time.
gerade, wo
After
ich
we start creating the seasoning,
versuchen muss, so
we'll
schnell
need
wie
to
möglich
add
nach
the
Inazuma
ingredients
zu
to the
kommen
pot in
und
the right order
die
by
Hauptquest
hitting the
dort
button
ein bisschen
as the
zu
needle
machen.
points to the corresponding ingredient.
That's gonna
Ähm,
destroy my whole brain.
Weil
However,
das
we have a
Problem dabei
limited amount of
ist,
attempts, so we need to add
dass
all
ich
the
nicht weiß,
required
ob ich es noch
ingredients
schaffe,
with
bevor
as
das
few
Event
mistakes as
losgeht.
possible.
Also,
More seasoning
Ah,
recipes will gradually unlock
schwierig.
throughout the event period.
I'm sure this won't be too hard for travelers that are familiar with cooking their own dishes.
Oh yeah, I always cook. I cook all the time. Yeah.
Sure.
I know what you
ja,
are.
Kochevent ist ganz spaßig tatsächlich. Also,
Travelers can add their
ist ganz
completed
nice.
seasonings to delicious dishes to obtain fragrant dishes. We can also invite characters
Oh,
to
ja.
taste test the fragrant dishes in the Serenity Pot to increase their companionship
aber hat sich da
experience.
irgendwas geändert an diesem
After they
Event?
taste a dish, we can hear their responses, which will vary based on the character's personal preferences.
Egal.
This will
Das
test
Event war
how well
eigentlich ganz
travelers
nice.
understand each character's personal taste.
Oh,
Und
no,
es gibt
that's
wieder
gonna
Primo
hurt my
Gems.
feelings. No, because even if it's a fragrant dish, that doesn't mean that every character is going to like it.
Ugh, too much salt. For our next event, we will be heading back to the lands of Sumeru.
Oha,
For
gibt's
those
ein
of
neues
you who remember the
Pokémon-Event?
Beast Tamers tournament, this next
Ja.
event is related to that. However, the format will be pretty different from what you might expect.
Okay.
Because the Wisdom Orb is still in its stages of theoretical research, it might be a while before our next competition.
Okay, but have
Schade.
you considered that I want it
Das
now?
war lustig.
I know,
Pokémon
but
in
don't
Genshin
worry.
war eigentlich
Keep
ganz
discussion
cool.
alive and the competition fresh in everyone's minds. The organizers have put together a new event to spread the word. They purchased the rights to Theater Mechanicus in Sumeru and incorporated
Oh!
some fungi elements to design a completely new game called Fungus Mechanicus.
Theater Mechanicus
Seems they're
ist
putting a lot of
sehr
effort into
nice.
promoting
Das
the
war eins meiner
competition.
Lieblingsevents
So,
bisher.
what'll the rules be like for this event?
I'm gonna tell ya.
Das ist quasi
In
Tower
Fungus
Defense.
Mechanicus, we will be controlling pieces that look like fungi, aptly named little fungi. Our enemies will be Mechanici, which I'm sure many of you have seen before. The little fungi will automatically attack the nearest Mechanici, and travelers will be able to select the little fungi and control their movement or order them to attack a specific target. During the challenge,
Ooh.
we'll need to command our fungi and defeat all the Mechanici,
Diesmal ist es
clear the
anders.
stage, and receive rewards.
Theater
Hey,
Mechanicus
did you say
bisher
we're
war
gonna
meistens
go up against the
Tower
Mechanici
Defense
that we were
quasi
controlling
und wir
in
haben
the
diese kleinen
previous
Turrets
Theater
aufgestellt,
Mechanicus event?
What's wrong,
um
Koi,
Monster
huh?
zu besiegen
What's
und jetzt
wrong?
ist es
What do you
genau
mean, what's wrong? They
andersrum.
were our friends.
Look, they're
Jetzt
attacking
müssen-
your little fungi now.
Oh gosh, you're right. They need
Jetzt
to die.
müssen wir
It's okay.
quasi gegen
By
diese
using
Turrets
Marvelous
kämpfen.
Jelly, we can let our little fungi unleash
Interesting.
their skills. Using these skills at the right moment is the key to achieving victory. Marvelous Jelly will be gradually restored over time, and Plauditory Protection will randomly appear during the challenge, granting an additional amount of jelly.
Looks like we'll need some strategy. Like, you have to plan out every move.
Of your betrayal.
Some familiar friends from the Beast Tamers tournament will be making an appearance too.
Oh,
Do
Bongo
you
Head,
guys remember,
jawohl.
Bongo Head and Twirly Whirly?
Yeah.
Travelers can feed their fungi Marvelous Jelly to interact with them too.
Ooh.
In addition to these events in Mondstadt and Sumeru, the upcoming version will also include the Vibro Crystal Verification Challenge event. An engineer from Fontaine has arrived at the outskirts of the chasm to study the harmonic motion between gems known as
Das gab's auch schon
vibrocrystals
mal.
and collect data in an effort to clear the name of his colleague.
Interesting. So he's helping out a colleague. What happened?
Well, apparently, after completing his vibrocrystal research, Patrice returned to his home nation, but came under suspicion for faking his research data.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so
Wow.
now he's found someone to come to the chasm in his place and verify his findings.
Ooh. Sounds like it isn't easy being an engineer in Fontaine.
Alles klar,
That's
also
why I stick to
Bestätigung
beating
der
up bad guys.
Messergebnisse.
Nice.
Yeah, from the sound of it, we're still gonna have to fight here, too. In this event, travelers can connect transmitter and receiver crystals and attempt to produce various effects that will allow you to defeat your foes with ease. Score points during the challenge, and you
Aber
will be
das ist
awarded
ganz gut.
medals based on
Endlich
the
wieder ein
score and
Fighting-Event.
receive the corresponding rewards.
Whoa, okay. So there's a lot going on here with the crystals and
Ich meine,
effects.
versteht mich
Can you
nicht
give us
falsch,
more
ich mache
details?
gern Minigames und so,
Sure
aber
thing. I know it might
Fighting
sound
ist
a
halt
little
auch
complicated
sehr
at
nice.
first, but honestly,
Vor
it's
allem,
not
weil man da
too
immer
tough once you
Characters
get the hang of it.
austesten kann.
The various
Das finde ich
effects are
super.
basically buff effects that we can receive during the challenge, and these effects are triggered by combining transmitter and receiver crystals. Transmitter crystals are the conditions for triggering the buff effect, and receiver crystals are the buff effect that occurs once those conditions are met.
Oh, okay. I think I got it.
Yep. And to conduct the experiments, travelers will need to assemble 2 teams of characters, as well as the corresponding vibrocrystal harmonic schema. Travelers will then carry
Bis dahin
out 2
sollten wir
rounds of
unsere
combat,
Charakter noch ein bisschen
and
leveln.
for our newer players out there,
Aber wie gesagt,
there's
wir
no
kriegen
need to
auch
worry. The event will also provide trial characters
Genau,
to assist
Trial
everyone
Characters.
in completing the challenge.
Oh,
Ooh.
nice.
It looks like this event will also be awarding different tiers of medals.
In that case, I'll aim for...
The highest tier?
The garbage can?
No. Just aiming for participation rewards. Yeah.
I like my suggestion. Anyway, Amber, what else is there?
In addition to the events we've already mentioned,
Leyline
version
Overflow
3.5
kommt
will
auch.
also be featuring the classic Leyline Overflow event, which will give travelers the chance to stock up
Mehr
on character
XP
experience
und
books
Mora.
and Mora.
Jawohl.
I'm sure many of our viewers are pretty familiar with this event. It's super helpful for those who are looking to level up your characters. So, you
Das
sure not
könnte
to miss
uns
it?
tatsächlich
Alright,
sehr
switching
weiterhelfen.
gears. In version 3.5, a limited time heated battle mode will be available in Genius Invocation TCG, which will feature some special rules.
Nice. So, what are we looking at here?
Basically, this mode will be all about reducing the cost of elemental dice. So, the number of elemental dice required to play the first card from your hand every round will be reduced by 2. Also, the number of elemental dice required to use the first character skill each round will be reduced by 1.
Okay.
Yeah, from the sound of it, the pace of the game will be much faster.
Yeah, I like it. I hope all our
Okay,
Genius
also sprich, man
Invocation
braucht
fans will enjoy
weniger
it.
Last but
Elementarwürfel.
not least, we have a system-related update. I think you'll like this one. After the version 3.5 update, the game will be adding additional rewards for completing Archon quests. Upon completing each Archon quest, travelers will receive 1 Intertwined Fate, along
Nice.
with a variety of other rewards. Once the update is complete, travelers can view the tour guide feature in the Adventurer's Handbook to claim the corresponding rewards.
Yay, more intertwined fate. And just
Jawohl.
don't forget to claim it after the version update. I kind of do that sometimes. And with that,
Mehr Wishes.
let's get to
Let's
today's
go.
last redemption code.
Redemption code, sounds good.
Und nochmal einen Code für euch. Ja, also das letzte, was gerade erzählt wurde, ist für unseren Let's Play-Account jetzt noch nicht ganz so relevant, aber natürlich nicht unerheblich. Für meinen Main-Account allerdings, ja, da bin ich ja quasi bis zum jetzigen Zeitpunkt, ich würde sagen, fast durch die Story. Ich glaube, eine Archon-Quest habe ich noch, die ich machen könnte. Zurzeit leider nicht gar so viel Zeit, deswegen mache ich hauptsächlich nur Dailies und Hearts auf meinem Main. Aber ja, das ist auf jeden Fall ziemlich nice, würde ich sagen. Das heißt nämlich, auf meinem Main muss ich einfach nur die ganzen Wünsche einsammeln, weil ich dort ja die ganzen Quests schon abgeschlossen habe. Aber wie gesagt, auf unserem Let's Play-Account wird es auch ganz nice. Das heißt, wir können uns durch den Abschluss der Quests ein paar Wünsche dazu verdienen.
I can't believe how fast that went. Like, we're already at the end of today's program.
I know. The whole thing just flew right by.
Yeah, it really did. So, Amber, how did you enjoy being on the special program?
I absolutely loved it. Like, I'm so hyped for this new version. I'm hyped for Dia and Mika, and I'm a little biased, but yeah, I'm pretty hyped for Dia. She looks super strong, and she just looks like she kicks butt, you know?
Yeah.
I'm excited for all the new storylines, and yeah, I think it was a good idea to bring me on.
Oh my gosh. I am simultaneously
See, I'm
really
funny.
impressed and kind of livid.
Y'all
How
love
dare
me.
you?
It was so good.
I'm really excited for the little fun guy. What? I am.
We all love the fun guy,
They
too.
look
Yeah.
like fun guys.
Yeah.
And also, there's a lot of cool new story content coming up, like
Oh ja, Story, da bin ich auf jeden Fall
Hangout
dafür.
and Dia's story quest, and also the whole Dainsliv Conria thing.
Ja.
That's gonna expand the world of Tevat.
That's
I'm
Mehr
I'm
Lore.
excited for all that
Let's
stuff.
go.
What about
Yeah.
Windbloom?
Oh, yeah, no, I'm super excited for all the Windbloom events, and Dia and Mika, of course. I know the rhythm game is coming back, so that'll be super fun, even though I am horrible at it.
Oh, that's okay.
Ich verstehe ihn. Ich bin
Okay,
da auch
good. Yeah,
ziemlich
no, I
schlecht.
need some-
Aber
I
es macht
need some
trotzdem
help, But I
Spaß.
love rhythm games. I'm just not great at them. But yeah, no, it was awesome to have you both here on the special program, and I hope everyone will enjoy all the new content coming our way in version 3.5. See you all in game. Bye, guys.
Bye,
Bye.
everyone.
So, das war der Livestream. Ja, da sehen wir nochmal die gute Dia. Ja, ein paar Gedanken dazu. Ich finde es auf jeden Fall ziemlich cool, was uns in 3.5 erwartet. Wir haben sehr viele Events, die es wieder gibt. Ich bin immer noch sehr gespannt, was dieses eine Teil, diese eine Blume neben dem Schwert beim Windblumen-Event, was das ist, was wir da bekommen werden. Ich hoffe, dass es irgendwas Nützliches sein wird. Ja, ansonsten, Dia sieht ziemlich cool aus. Ich werde mal schauen im Probelauf, wie sie sich so spielt. Mehr gehypt natürlich bin ich für Ayaka in der zweiten Hälfte. Da denke ich, wenn die 4-Stars einigermaßen gut sind, werden wir ein paar Puls auf dem Banner lassen. Und ja, auch ansonsten, das, was gezeigt wurde, hat mir eigentlich soweit ganz gut gefallen. Ich hoffe, euch hat das Ganze auch gefallen und ich hoffe, euch hat dieses kleine Video von mir gefallen. Wie gesagt, wir sehen uns heute auf jeden Fall noch in unserem Part in Genshin. Bis dahin macht's gut. Ich verabschiede mich von euch. Ciao, ciao.